Hello and welcome to another booktube video from me, Lauren, from Lauren and the Books. I hope you're all having a lovely weekend. I'm in a nice cosy jumper. I've got plans to read today. I think it's going to be a lovely weekend. Might even burn my library candle. That'd be nice. Today I'm going to be talking about my channel and reading resolutions for 2020. I think that my reading resolutions are very much in keeping with everybody's reading resolutions I've seen this year. Bye bye, David.
I'm not done yet.
Oh, aren't you? Okay, David. Can you believe we're filming this on the 11th of January and we are still putting away Christmas stuff? We've got to take all our Christmas stuff to storage. David's doing that today. Anyway, as I was saying, my reading resolutions I think are very much in keeping with a lot of reading resolutions that I've seen this year so far in people's videos. I've made some notes, but my first reading resolution I think that is sort of encapsulates all my further reading resolutions is that I'm going to chill this year. So I'm going to, I haven't set a Goodreads target, well I have, I've set a Goodreads target at 1, which I've already completed, hurrah, and I'm just going to sort of like chill. Previously I've set my target at 150 last year, which I did. I read 150 books, 110 the year before, I've done 100, I've done 52, and this year I just feel like I'm just going to set it at 1, then there's no, because as much as I tell myself, oh it doesn't matter, I'm not stressed out about it, blah blah blah, I'm always thinking, oh I could pick up a couple of picture books and get back on track now. So now there's no pressure to do that. I can read big books, little books, cardboard box books, all sort of books. So that's the first thing I've done, which I'm already feeling lovely and chilled about. The second thing was that as I said, I'm going to chill out with my reading. So for example, I read much better when I'm reading one book at a time. So that, I say one book at a time, but I also mean like one print book. Minnie's climbing. Minnie, don't scratch your... I read much better when I'm reading one book at a time, and that sort of means one book, like print book. For example, at the moment I'm reading Bridget Jones' The Edge of Reason, and listening to an audiobook. So previously I've sort of had a few books on the go at once, maybe a short story collection, maybe a non-fiction book, maybe a couple of audiobooks on the go at one time. So I thought, so far, we are 11 days into January, but so far reading one book, I know that that's how I enjoy reading most. I can immerse myself into a book, have a lovely time with it, put it to bed once I've finished with it, lovely stuff. So that's what maybe I'm aiming to try and do, but also if I do need to read a second book at the same time, I'm not going to stress myself out about it. I'm not going to think, oh you need to get back to that book, you need to do this, oh you've read enough of that book today, you need to get back to another. I'm really going to take it easy, which I don't like. Is that a resolution, taking it easy with your reading? I don't know, but I'm definitely going to try and just chill this year and just be like, just read what you want, babes. Read what you want and have a lovely time. Something else I'm going to do, I'm definitely going to be using the library a lot more this year. I had a sort out just after Christmas of all my bookshelves. I got rid of 103 books off my shelves, which went to friends and family. I took them into work to sell on the, I work in a diabetes centre, so we raise money there for Diabetes UK. And I've got it down to sort of like books that I've read and really enjoyed, or books that mean something to me, or books that I'm looking forward to reading. And I think maybe this year I'm going to try and use the library a little bit more. Sadly, my local library, I have a Thursday off to do booktube stuff, and my local library doesn't open on a Thursday. So in order for me to use the library potentially a little bit more, I need to start going down there on a Saturday, and it's only open Saturday morning. So that's where I should be now. But yeah, I'm going to go down there. I've already been using it for reservations, like getting books in from other libraries, which I really enjoy doing, because not only does it mean I get to read a book that I really want to read without buying it, it's 80p, which, and the funds go straight back into the library. So our libraries are so underfunded that that's something that I am completely happy to do. So I do that sort of 2 or 3 times a month, maybe more, maybe less, but yeah, roughly about 2 or 3 times a month. So that's what I'll be doing. There'll be more library hauls and things like that on this channel, which is exciting. Something else I'm going to do, and I feel like this has been something that I've done every year, but I'm going to revisit some of my favourites from last year as audiobooks. So I've written down 4 here, no 3. Queenie, which was one of my favourite books of last year. Loved it. I'm going to listen to that on audiobooks. I've heard it's fantastic. Lowborn, another one. Both of those were in my top 3 books of last year, by Kerry Hudson. Loved that book, and that is narrated by Kerry Hudson herself, so looking forward to that. And then one that didn't make my top 10, but almost did, and that's Daisy Jones and the Six. I've heard that the audiobook of that is a completely beautiful experience. It's done by a cast, so it almost reads like a radio play, like a transcription or something, and I've heard that's amazing. So yeah, they're 3 books that are definitely top of my list of audiobooks of some of my favourite books that I want to revisit. And then the last thing I'm doing I do have a Goodreads page, and I do tend to keep it quite up to date, but I'm aware a lot of people, like, Goodreads I don't find easy to follow if you're following someone's reading for a year. So what I've started doing this year, over on my Instagram, and I'm at Lauren and the Books on Instagram, I've started a highlights on my story. I'm doing this because it's a little circle. Hello! Bye-bye, kisses.
Bye.
But how long do you think you're going to be?
About an hour.
What are you getting for lunch? Pizza? Yeah, I'll get something for my dinner tonight when I drop you off.
Alright.
Okay.
Okay, love you.
Love you!
Bye-bye.
Minnie's chasing David because she doesn't want him to leave. So yeah, so what I'm going to be doing is on my Instagram page, I've got a highlights on there called 2002 actually, let me tell you what it's exactly called, rather than just speculating. 2020 reads. So you can go on there and you can see all the books that I'm reading this year and DNFing, so even the books that I start and don't finish I'm going to put on there as well. I've got a picture of that book with a star rating out of 5, and then the next slide is like a short review on it, which I think is going to really help me when I do a wrap up as well, because I can sort of revisit that short review and be like, oh yeah, I remember that book. So yeah, so if you want to follow my reading sort of on a day-to-day basis, like as I'm finishing them, head on over to my Instagram, which is at Lauren and the Books, and follow me over there, because you'll be able to see my day-to-day reading, which I actually feel really excited about. That feels like something I'm really, really excited about. So those are my reading resolutions. Let me just check my list to check everything is okay. Yes, but my channel resolutions, so you may well have already realised, I'm trialling not having a schedule. So previous years, I've always had upload days. So last year and the year before, I believe, it was Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. And always try to upload on those days. Oh, and I always upload on the 1st of the month, because that's my favourites from the month before. And always try and upload on those days. And I'm chatting to other booktubers and things, but some people have schedules, some people don't. I've always said to myself, oh, you really need a schedule to get it done. But I was thinking, maybe I'll try on not having a schedule. So far in January, what I've been doing is just, if I've had time to record a video, I record a video and then upload that then and there, and then if I get time to record another one, I'll get it ready for the next day. And that's how I'm going with it at the moment. I don't know if anyone's noticed, I don't know if anyone's like, oh, I really liked having a video on a Sunday, or I really liked having a video every Wednesday. I may well return to a schedule, but at the moment, like, again, we're only 11 days in, but it feels pretty chill. It feels like I'm enjoying it. And yeah, it also means that I could get to sort of, one thing I do enjoy about this is that I get to make a video and then put it up instantly, which is something I haven't done for a long time, because I always schedule it for like 6:30 the next morning. So it's quite fun, like uploading a video and then just putting it out there straight away, which is really, really fun. Something else I'm doing this year, which I did last year as well, and that's taking February off. So last year I took February off. I said maybe I would do a video in the middle of February, but I didn't pick a TBR for the month. I didn't film anything. The only thing I put up, I think, was my favourites video on the 1st of the month, but after that I took the month off. And it was lovely. I really, really love BookTube. BookTube has been part of my life now for, it's going to be 6 years in May. Amazing. But I just feel like I needed that little break, because I'd uploaded like basically on a weekly basis since I'd started, and like more recently last year I was doing 3 videos a week, which is a lot. It's like 150 videos a year, and I really enjoyed the break of sort of like having time to think about things and just giving yourself a bit of a brain rest and not thinking, oh, I've got to do this. So and I was able to just crack on with reading books off my shelves, because I hadn't set a TBR, and I took 2 months off of I took a month off of my book clubs in real life, so my book club at work and my online book club, my Patreon book club, still run, and it will still be running this year. So yeah, so just completely chill. Had a lovely time, and I will be doing that again this year. So I think what I will do is I will continue, like I still use Instagram and social media and things like that, so I potentially will still continue to upload my my reading. Excuse me, I've still got this cough. So I think I'll still, well, no, I'm pretty sure I'll still continue to upload my reading on Instagram, just to keep a sort of like up to date with it, but I tend to not do sort of wrap-ups and things for February. So yeah, quite looking forward to a month off, which will be lovely, especially after like Vlogmas, where I did a video every day in December up until Christmas. So need a bit of a rest. And as I previously mentioned, there's going to be a lot more library hauls on this channel, because I'm going to be using the library a lot more, so excited about that. I've got a plan for March, where I think I'm going to read the books that I get coming in. So whether they're sent to me by a publisher or whether they've come in on a reservation on the library, or I've been to the library and picked one up, or I've been out and bought a book, I'm gonna read them as they arrive, rather than sort of think about, oh, what I'm gonna read, etc. Or get books out from the library and think, oh, I'll eventually get around to reading them. I think in March I'm gonna actually do like, book comes in, read it, goes back out again. So yeah, quite looking forward to that. All the book related content is going to stay the same, very much staying the same. We've got TBRs still, wrap-ups. I do a sort of a mid-month check-in video, which is called At the Moment, where I talk about the last thing I watched, read, listened to, watched on telly, films, etc. And that always includes some books that I'm reading at that moment. Yeah, so that's all going to stay the same. The non-book content, the non-book related content, I very much want to get back to that. I feel like that's something that I really, really love doing, and I really, really enjoy doing it, and I feel really, really excited about those videos. So for instance, my alphabet series, which I haven't done a thing for a really long time, and where I work my way through sort of important topics to myself. There's a playlist of it, I'll link it down below. So I think I've done A is for anxiety, B is for body positivity, C is for cruelty free, D is for dress sizes, E is for exercise, and F is for fast fashion. So we're on G now. So if you've got any ideas for G, write them down below. But I also, there was a few things that I did during Vlogmas which I really enjoyed doing. Like I did a cook-off with my friend Adam. We both bought each other a bag of ingredients and had to make a meal out of it. Loved doing that. It was super fun because I love cooking. I love sort of being creative in the kitchen and like just realising what I'm able to do in the kitchen. I always just thought I was able to just follow recipes, but turns out I've got stuff in here that I know what to do with a bag of ingredients when I get it. Something else David and I did, we tested all the vegetarian and vegan sandwiches. We get Christmas sandwiches we could get our hands on. We really enjoyed doing that. So I'll maybe do something like that going forward, maybe with like some stuff that's coming out for summer and things like that. I want to do more on fast fashion and plastic, and I want to have more guests on. Really, really love filming with people. And that's something that definitely didn't happen as much in 2019 as it had previously happened. So I need to think of a way to get back into that, whether I sort of revamp Lauren and the Babes or maybe start a new series with some other people, etc. And I'll be doing some reading vlogs because I quite enjoy doing reading vlogs. And yeah, so I need ideas, guys. If anyone's got any ideas, if there's anything you want to see more of or less of even, just let me know down below. I was going to do a Google Doc, but truth be told, I couldn't be asked. So if you just want to write down below what you'd like last year, what you want to see more of, what you want to see less of, very, very interested. If there's something you've seen like other people do and you think, oh, it would be great to see Lauren do that, there's always like things. I remember seeing last year Emma from Drinking by My Shelf did a video where she got books to pick what she ate all day, ate all weekend or something, and that was a great video, and I was like, oh, I'd love to do that. So that would be a great idea to do that on a Thursday. Maybe I'll do that next Thursday. But yeah, there's things that I really want to do. But yeah, always interested in hearing your suggestions and things like that. One last thing that I haven't got written down, but I just realised, I'm going to be continuing to run Cozy Reading Night. Love Cozy Reading Night. It's one of my, like, I feel so proud of it, how far it's come and how many people get involved and how many people enjoy doing it and how many people like now run their own little Cozy Reading Nights. It's so cute. Cozy Reading Night, if you are newer here or if you've not joined in one before, I run them seasonally, so 4 or 5 times a year I take a night and I let people know that that night's going to be Cozy Reading Night, and between the hours of 7 PM till 10 PM, normally where I am, so GMT or BST, but can also be where you are, we just sit on the sofa or in bed, read, eat some snacks, get some cozy blankets, candles, etc, etc on, and we run these sort of all the way through the year, and I love them, and I love the fact that David joins in, which is really nice because it's probably the only time of the year that David really reads, so it's really nice just to sit with him and read for 3 hours, and just have a lovely chill time. So they will be continuing to run throughout the year, and actually, sneak peek, tomorrow's video is going to be the announcement for Winter Cozy Reading Night, because we are going to sneak one in January before I'm off for the month. So yes, so that is my video on my channel and reading resolutions for 2020. Very interested to hear, as I said, any ideas, anything you might want to see me do, but also interested to hear what your channel or what your reading resolutions are, or if you've got a channel, your channel resolutions. Let me know down below, and I'll see you all again tomorrow for sneaky Cozy Reading Night announcement video. Goodbye.